Hello there, little listener. Are you ready for a story that will make you smile, laugh, and maybe even say, "Oh"? This is a tale of a cat named Whisker who lived all alone in a quiet little house. But Whiskers was not just a kitty cat, he was a curious kind and dreaming of a friend. One day, something wonderful happened. Whiskers met a dog named Bongo and a tiny rat named Remy, and together they proved the last best friendships can come from the most surprising places. So snuggle and get cozy and come along on a heartwarming adventure filled with laughter, rainstorm, forts, and lots of love. Let's begin, little listeners.
Hello, my name is Whiskers. I'm a soft, grey cat with white paws and a pink nose. I live in a small yellow house at the end of Maple Lane. It's quiet here, sometimes too quiet. I used to sleep all day, stretch in the sun, and chase shadows on the wall. But one day, I realized something. I was lonely. I had no one to talk to, no one to play with. So I decided to go on a little walk outside the garden. Maybe, just maybe, I would find a friend. As I was walking near a tall fence, I heard a bark. Not a loud, scary one, just a small, curious woof. I peeked through the fence and saw a brown dog with floppy ears and big, kind eyes. He looked at me and wagged his tail. "Hi," I said, trying not to hiss. "I'm Whiskers." "I'm Bongo," said the dog. "Do you like bones?" "Not really," I said, "but I like naps." Bongo laughed. "I love naps too." We sat under the tree and talked about clouds and butterflies. That's when I knew we could be friends. One sunny day, Bongo and I were playing tag in the backyard. Suddenly, we heard a tiny squeak. "Squeak! Squeak! Help!" We followed the sound and found a small, trembling rat stuck in a flower pot. His tail was stuck under a pebble. "Don't be scared," I said softly. "You won't eat me?" he squeaked. "Of course not," Bongo barked kindly. Together, Bongo lifted the pebble, and I gently helped the rat out. He was thin and grey, with shiny eyes. "Thank you," he whispered. "I'm Remy. I've never had a friend before." "Well," I said, "now you have two." One day, it rained and rained. We couldn't go outside. The sky was grey, and the wind made scary sounds. Bongo shivered. Remy hid under the couch. I had an idea. "Let's build a fort," I said. We pulled blankets, pillows, and boxes. Soon, we had a cozy cave. Inside, we told stories. Remy told funny jokes. Bongo made silly faces. I pretended to be a lion. We laughed and laughed until the rain stopped. That day, we learned that even rainy days can be fun if you're with your friends. One morning, I heard Remy crying. His tiny house under the tree had been smashed. A big bird had flown by and knocked it over. Remy looked so sad. "Where will I live now?" he asked. "Don't worry," said Bongo. "You can stay in my doghouse." "But it's full of bones," Remy said. "I'll clean it out," said Bongo. "And I'll bring soft leaves and strings to make it cozy," I added. By evening, the doghouse was warm and perfect. Remy looked around and said, "I feel loved." "You are," I purred. One afternoon, we heard loud shouting from the road. A big, mean dog had come into the neighborhood. He growled and barked at everyone. I was scared. Bongo was scared too. Remy hid in my fur. But then Bongo stepped forward. "Leave this place," he barked. "We are friends here. We don't fight." The big dog looked at Yusom little cat, one small rat, and one brave dog and walked away. From that day on, no one messed with us. We planned a friendship picnic. I brought fish snacks. Bongo brought bones, of course, and Remy brought cheese crumbs. We sat under a tree, watching butterflies. "We're very different," I said. "A cat, a dog, and a rat. But we make the best team," said Bongo. "The best family," said Remy. And he was right. Now, every day is an adventure. We explore, we play, and we nap together. Sometimes we argue, like when Bongo snores or I knock over Remy's cheese. But we always say sorry, because that's what real friends do. So if you ever see a cat, a dog, and a rat walking together, don't be surprised. It's just US Whiskers, Bongo, and Remy. The unlikeliest friends in the whole wide world, and the happiest too.